Hello, welcome back to this Let's Play of Shining Force CD for Sega CD. I'm your host, Essential24 here. In our last episode, we arrived at the Minium Bastion, and now we're in the final battle, or part 2 of the battle, as I should say. First and foremost, I do want to apologize for starting this Let's Play late. When I started this gameplay, I didn't think I would make a Let's Play. However, like, as I started this, I felt like I didn't go too far. I mean, it was like the 4th battle I entered, so I really didn't miss a lot. However, I do want to apologize for not bringing up, like, the first battle and all the cutscenes. I will describe them, like, right now, like, very briefly. So, basically, there's two nations, Guardiana and Cyprus. This game takes place 20 years after the Shining Force, like the original Shining Force game, which came out for the Sega Genesis a few years before the release of this game. Now, the Queen of Guardiana, Anri, has been kidnapped by three high-ranking officials of Cyprus. And the advisors for Queen Anri sent their best men, led by none other than Lug, although it should be Luke because it's basically the same character from the original Shining Force. However, they haven't been able to contact them for a month. So, Roos, Luke's son, decided to assemble a new Shining Force with Nick in their lead. However, I renamed him Bowie. And one of Anri's advisors, Lo, who is also a playable character in the original Shining Force, joins as an advisor to Nick, or Bowie. Now the first battle is rather easy. It's basically, oh my goodness, it's in a boat, or like the battle takes place like in your ship, because you're ambushed by a Dark Mage's force of monsters, and when you defeat the Dark Mage, he explodes and takes part of the ship with him. So everyone has to abandon ship, and you wash up like in this strange land. You also hear a girl crying for help from Cyprus forces, and the girl escapes to your position, and you have to battle that Cyprus force. Once you defeat them, a figure will come out of the nearby village, and he proves to be none other than Cray the monk. Now, the girl is revealed to be Cray's sister, and Cray joins the force in order to defeat Cyprus. And then the force goes into the village and gets new equipment and weapons. And when they head out, they're confronted by another Cyprus army led by a Cyprus knight. Now once you defeat that, you eventually reach the Minium Bastion, and Cray told everyone that he used to work there, so he got the bridge lowered. However, a dwarf blew his whistle before he died because he was punched by Cray. That was Battle 4 that you can see in my previous video. And right now you're seeing Battle 5, and you might be wondering, why am I talking about this and rather not the gameplay? Well, it's because, like, I recorded my voice after I played the game. Like, I'm actually currently watching the raw footage of my gameplay right now, just to at least try to relive that gameplay moment. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't able to record my voice at the time because the conditions I was in, or I were in, they weren't ideal for recording my voice, so I had to record gameplay and then record my voice. However, right now, I think this would have been a great time just to do gameplay and voicing together. So, as you can see, I separated my force because the three people right there, Apis the Knight, Shady Archer, and Bowie the Hero, or Swordsman, they need experience because they're actually a little behind from their other comrades. Now, the unique thing about this particular book, Shining Force CD, is that you get like no priest or no white mage. For those of you who are Final Fantasy enthusiasts, we only get monks as like our only source of a healing spell, which are both Sig and Cray. And of course, the Death Archer attacks twice because I saw him, or he attacked twice when I played the game. Now we had to get a treasure chest over there by the over there in the northeast corner because that one has a new weapon for our hero, because our hero is pretty weak. I mean, you probably saw him already doing some fairly low damage, especially for a fighter who has like very little spells. So that's where I'm at right now. And unfortunately right now, I think at this moment I killed the Cypress Knight, and he had a running pimento, which actually increases your movement, and I wasn't able to get that, unfortunately. So, yeah. So as you can see, because more enemies are headed towards the group of three, I have to send my force down, or my other force down, to provide support. Now, in an RPG like this, or honestly in any RPG, you want to make sure your characters are leveled. Like everyone should be in the same level, somewhat, like level 6, level 7, level 8. There may be a few exceptions, but the moral of like playing any RPG is to make sure your characters are leveled, and make sure your main character is protected at all times, because this is one of those RPGs where like if the main character dies, you lose the battle no matter how far you got. Now that might sound a bit cruel, but however, if you use your main character a lot, this should not be a problem. I hope everyone here is having a great day. Whether you're watching this right when I publish my Let's Play, or any other day you're watching this, I hope everyone is having had a wonderful spring break. I still have homework to do, unfortunately, for my AP English Literature class. However, that shouldn't really be a problem, because, like, if I had the energy, like, let's say tomorrow, I would probably just do it maybe within, like, an hour. Because, like, no, excuse me, you have, like, really good energy, like, you tend to do stuff, like, better. So as you can see, this is I believe a tactical RPG instead of a strategic RPG like Final Fantasy. And I have played Final Fantasy. It's a pretty great series. However, the Shining Force series has always held a special place, like, in my heart, I guess, because I grew up playing Shining Force 2 as a child, I guess. However, I haven't had to have, or my goodness, I haven't had the experience of playing this particular game. I mean, like, I would play the original Shining Force. It came out for the Sega Genesis. However, that one, the enemy AI is like way slower than this game. I would replay Shining Force 2, however I played it many times, like I kind of don't feel like it's worthy of me to play, or like not really worth my time for me to play that game. I might play some of the ROM mods like Shining Force 2 Battle Royale or Shining Tactics. However, like I said, I need to download the BIOS for them, and some of the BIOS may not work for the Fusion emulator. Like I had to look quite a bit to download the correct BIOS, because I downloaded like 2 separate BIOS that didn't work, and this is the 3rd one I have, and this one finally works. I would play Shining Force 3, which came out for the Sega Saturn, and however, it's so long of a, it's like the game is so long that I actually spent my entire junior year just playing the first part of Shining Force 3. Like you probably saw, like in my on my channel like a year ago, I uploaded a video of it. And unfortunately, I can't play Shining Force 3, or I don't have the will to play it, because first of all, I don't have like an actual CD drive, and because I used daemon tools, you know, to substitute for that, it didn't go as I planned. Like the graphics weren't that great, you know, like there were missing features of the game. And you can like see it like in the video I had of Shining Force 3, like or the video of Shining Force 3 that I published a year ago. You know, like lots of missing animations, and that wasn't really the fault of the game cartridge. It was basically the fault of the emulator I had. You know, like I was so into the Shining Force 3 scenario 2. But as I transferred my data to, my save state to my other emulator, or another emulator known as SFF, because I was using the Boost emulator, it didn't recognize it, and save states were corrupted, and I had to start all over again, or run scenario 2, and I didn't really want that, and yeah, and I just gave up the will of playing Shining Force 3 scenario 2, and I made it pretty far. I mean, like, as far as like the Shining Force 3, like the trilogy, I was basically like 2/3 done. So yeah, that was pretty unfortunate. I mean, like, I'll just put like everything I know in the description, because I know some of you are like are confused, like wondering like, what the heck am I talking about? Yeah, I'll just put everything in the description, everything I know, all the sources I have. Yeah. As I'm recording this, like, there's no sound in me, and that's because, like, when I did try to record myself with audio, like, the audio actually got in the recording for some reason, even though I was using, like, headphones. And that made no sense, so yeah, here I am just recording my voice to finish the video. And you probably see, and as you can see, there's like no more text, and that's because like when I made this Let's Play, like in the beginning, I didn't intend for this Let's Play to be narrated. I was just gonna put like some text like in the side, like in the left side, as you can see in the video. So yeah, I mean, like now I'm just gonna try to relive this gameplay. All right, let's go. Or here it goes. Okay, now I need to take out that Incubus, because that one has Blaze, and I don't want anyone to die from it. Okay, now to move this over there. Okay, so now what I need to do is I need to regroup my force back as one because I don't want to like go into two separate groups, otherwise the brass splitter might just attack Bowie and I might lose the battle. Okay, so now Bowie has reasonable attack power now, thank goodness, because in the beginning he had like very low attack power, like he only did 3 damage to that Cypress Knight, and now it's actually usable, I guess. Okay, let's see if you have anything in there. You don't, so... Yep, we look in the chest, and of course we get the middle sword. Okay, now we need to move Apis up there. That needs to be up here. I'm pretty sure it's more exciting for you guys just watching this because I actually have to record, this gameplay, like, in silent, otherwise... it'll catch like the audio, like my last recording. I do want to thank those who actually liked my post on my Instagram. If you didn't, or if you're not part of my Instagram, I posted something and I said, if this post gets 10 likes, I will do voice narration for my Let's Play. So, let me see. Let's thank those. Okay, let me just go to my thing. Alright, wait, hold on, I can't do it right now. I'll be back. Alright, that's over with. Here's a list of people who liked my post. Thank you, Hyro, Michael, Ryan, Lydia, Danny Grape, Hans, Antasy, Alexis Seidel, Arson, Dylan Elliott, Nathan Guzman, Jacob Torres, Trevor Jensen, Luigi, Jonah, and Gavin. Again, I can see most of you would want this voice narration, and yeah. If you actually watched the video like this far, I actually thank you for your patience. Like, I don't know, I mean, like, it's just weird, I guess, just watching, me watch myself play, like, because I didn't do, like, my voice narration when I did the actual Let's Play. I might, how much where am I right now? Okay, so we have, like, we have some time left. I probably won't attack the gunner for a while because, he's so, well, I guess he has, like, high defense. I'll be right back again. Alright, so... here we are. Unfortunately I did have to pause my voice recorder for the narration, so I could be a bit off. However, as you can see, like, basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to limit it to the Cypress Knight and the Dark Mage, so I can get Cray and what's his name, Shade, to attack the Brass Loader. Oh, this might hurt. Or I'm actually just, yeah, I'm like way out of sync right now. I'm probably like 2 minutes out of sync because I have to pause this so much. Like, now the situation is like not good. I'm probably out of sync from this song. I sincerely apologize. I'm like maybe a minute and a half behind because like as I pause my recording, I didn't pause like my actual project, or like I'm like reviewing my project. I may add text later on. I may not, like, because like now I'll have to accept that actually will post this on April 15th because like no YouTube's loading, or yeah, YouTube's loading time or uploading time is well, it's not the greatest. I will say that. So if you plan on actually starting a YouTube channel, like just have the patience to actually upload your YouTube or your MP4 or FLV, or I don't know what video format you use. Oh well, so it's like, I don't know, just like basically really awkward because like now I'm like way ahead of like of what's going on. Or I don't know, like I'm actually going to end this recording file right here because I might make another one just for the ending. So yeah, I guess I'll be right back. squad from the Cyprus Resistance. I came to this island to join you. We've heard about your expedition. How can we help? Claude the Bourbon has joined the Shining Force. Yes, another Force member, thank you. However, who are we? Because it's only you. My ship is anchored over there. I'll take you to the Asteroid Island near the Cyprus battlefront. My friends will be glad to meet you. It's a pretty small ship. Or boat. Thus Boeing the Shining Force freed Minium and left for Asteroid. The victory was so far away, in the dark part of Cyprus. Shining Force CD Book 1, Chapter 1, End. I think if anyone watched this, if anyone watched the entire video, I thank you. And yeah, I'll see you in the next I'll see you in the next video. So Essential 24 out.